y'all? What's good? What's popping? My voice is out. Let me get some water. Guys, what's up? What's good? What's popping? Welcome to Ashley's channel. I don't know what I'm gonna call you guys yet. But yeah, I just want to come. I don't really know what I want to talk about. I never know what I want to talk about. I just always end up talking about something. One person want to know how I matured early, and that's a whole nother video because I gotta figure out, like, you know, what to really say, because to me it just feels like it happened. But when you look at other people looking on your life, and you just like, and they just like, how she matured early, and I'm just like, I'm just living, like, you know. So I mean, that's a whole nother video. I'm gonna do that one. I really am gonna do that one because that's gonna help me too. You know, realize what I really have done. Like, honestly, like, sit down and realize what I have done, what people are seeing. So that's a good topic for me to talk about. Okay, I'm gonna talk about how I finished school so early, because that's one of the questions that everybody wants to know. Like, girl, how you finish at 15? Like, you done with everything. Like, and they saw I was in college, so everybody thought I was in early college, and nah, that wasn't it, sis. I wanted to do early college. That was the plan for me. That's what I wanted to do. But I didn't get into it because my mother has a master's.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this.
If your parents had been to college, then you couldn't, like, really go into the school. You would have to go to high school. So that's basically what they was trying to do to me. And which I was just like, are you serious? Like, I really don't like that, like, for early college, because there's people that really do. I understand the purpose of them. I'm sorry, I'm drinking water because my throat is, like, messed up. But I understand, like, helping the people that don't, that you don't really think that's going to go to college. I understand that. That really is that's a good thing to do. But for the people that their parents have been to college, but what about them? What if they can't afford it or something like that? Like, you never know. So I feel like it shouldn't be isolated to just them. When I didn't get accepted, I went to the orientation and everything. When I didn't get accepted, it kind of hurt, like, really, really bad, because I didn't want to go to public school. And I was just like, oh my God, what am I going to do? Like, just didn't want to go. In the school that I was near, I was like, oh no, like, I just don't want to go there. I ended up my 9th grade year going to a private school, which it was okay. And I ended up not liking it, so I switched schools. So I was thinking, okay, I'm just gonna go to a regular high school. Like, at that point, I was just like, okay, I am done. Like, just take me to a regular high school. Just let me be normal. Tired of being different. That was my thing. I was just like, I'm tired of being different. But I was not going to the school that I was supposed to, like, in my district. I wanted to go to another school, which it was a public school, but I just didn't want to go to the one that I was supposed to go to because I just didn't want to. My grandmother lived by the school that I want to go to, so I was like, okay, I can just stay with her and go to school, you know, and then come home on the weekends or whatever. Like, it could work out like that. So I'm thinking that's going to work. I got my transcript, got everything. When I say everything they need to know about me. They knew everything about Ashley. Like, went through everything, set up my classes and all. Principal call and say, oh, well, our enrollment, you couldn't come in, blah, 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 because you're not in district and you missed open enrollment. All this stupid stuff. So I'm like, I know I'm not going back to the same school. Like, I do not want to. Nothing against, like, the people that was there. It's just something that I didn't like. So I was, you know, just wanted something different. At that point, I was just like, look, I'm gonna just have to do homeschool, because I'm not going to school. And I knew, like, it wasn't for me, because I would be not where I am now if I didn't do what I did. So they paid for me to go to school from home, you know. God won't let me be, you know, the same. He want me to keep being different. So, I mean, let me just try it out. First week went by, I was like, this is easy. Maybe it's just because it's the first week. Rest of the weeks went by, I was like, this is easy. Because, like, the program that I was in, it gave you the classes one by one. Like this class first, this class, then this class, then this class. So once you finish that whole one class, so if you taking math, Spanish, blah, 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 blah. So you're going to take math first. And when you finish math, then you go to Spanish. So it's not like math, science, Spanish, blah, blah, blah. It's not like that. So that's one thing I did like about it, but I was confused at first. I was like, how am I supposed to do all of this? And I'm only getting one class at a time. It was so much better. I was just like, oh my God, this is so much better. So I flew through it. Like, I was flying through the lessons and everything and making good grades. Like, I mean, all my grades was like, my lowest grade I had was maybe an 85. Yeah, so it was good. And I mean, it's not like, it wasn't really, it was a lot of tests you had to take. That's one thing that you probably would get sick of, but it's worth it. Like, it was really, really worth it. And the information that they give you, it's really, all the questions come from that information, and it's right there. So it's not like you have to, oh, let me go search this up. It's no point. And that's when, so I was like, Mom, what? So I ended up getting finished. Like, I started in August with everybody else, and I was finished with my whole school year by December. Like, hold on, wait, August, September, October, November, December. Yeah.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this.
Schoolwork, I started in August, I think. All my schoolwork was done. So, I mean, like, for my 9th through 12th grade year. So, I was just like, what's next? Did I really just finish? So, I ended up calling them and was like, I'm finished. She was like, yeah, you did really, really well. I was like, huh? I can't hear you. Oh, okay, I'm finished. But I had a flashback. I was like, you know, I really could do homeschool and then finish like at 16 or whatever, and then go on to what, you know, what I want to do. I said 16 and it was 15. I was 15. I was so shocked. Like, that was one of the shocking moments. And that's why I'm not so like, oh my, everybody's like, why aren't you like, yeah, I'm just like, because I'm still shocked. Like, I didn't realize that could be me. Like, I didn't know that I really could do that. I mean, I said it. Yeah, I said it. But I didn't know that I really could do it. So when I really saw that I could do it, like, I was like, oh, shoot. God is really real. My mama, she got a job at a community college near me. So she gets this brilliant idea and just like, you know, I'm about to sign you up for classes.
No!
I said, Mom, I just finished. Do I really got to go back to school? Like, who wants to go to school? She's like, you're too young to not be doing anything. So I was like, okay, cool, man. I really don't want to go, but if you want me to go, then we can go. That was a challenge. And everybody look at me like, you know, oh my gosh, she in college. She's 17. She about to graduate. And honestly, in the way I looked at it, I could have been done with college way before now. But I decided to go a different route. I got my certification in graphic designs, and now I'm on the road to a medical field. I think it's worth it. And then when I go to a university, I only got to do 2 years. Well, 4 years, honestly, you know, because you really got to go 6 years. It's not that bad. So I'm really on track of the early college thing. And that's what I was surprised about. I was like, why do people make you feel like you're rejected or whatever instead of giving you another opportunity or another route to go? Because if they would have told me that I could do homeschool and then finish so early and then go to college, then that would have made more sense. If my mom didn't work at a community college, I would have never known that I could do what I can do. They don't really tell you this stuff. And people look at me and think that, oh my gosh, she's so advanced. No, I just took the opportunity. I didn't know. And they're not going to tell you. It's not going to be something that they're just going to be there and just show you. No, they're not, because their job is to keep you in school. Their job is to keep you maturing. And I'm already at a mature level of a freaking 18-year-old and a 15-year-old and an 18-year-old maturity level. So I'm just like, I don't really have to go to school to mature. I think I know what I'm doing. And I always been like that. More of the story, like, that's what's something that I really want to start, is getting like not just females, like guys doing homeschooling stuff. It's really not that bad. I mean, if you play sports, then you might as well just stay in school. If you don't mind waiting till you finish high school, or if you do the way I do, if you do early college, then if you wait till you 11th grade, then you can play with the college. They do allow you to play with college. They don't really press it though, so you will really have to ask, because I played sports in high school, but I didn't really look into it. When you're in college, it's so much and you just don't think about sports. And for a 15-year-old, it was so much, because I was really the youngest person on campus. I was, because you're not really supposed to be on campus till you're in 11th grade. But anyways, long story short, don't never give up. Don't ever listen to anybody, what they say, because they will knock you down, all the way down to the freaking ground. But thank God I didn't do that, you know, because there was a lot of people that was saying, you can't do that. You might as well just finish. I'm like, shut up. Just because you're 30 years old and haven't started anything in your life, don't knock me down. You're supposed to better everybody that's below you. That's the whole point. And that's how I see life as. I don't see life as, oh, because I didn't do it, you can't do it. No. Everybody has different opportunity, and you need to let them accept it. If you want to know, like, the programs and stuff that I have went through, then you can inbox me. I got a couple people that want to do homeschool, so I'm going to start, like, working with them or whatever and see how that goes. But I know there's so many people around the world that's like, okay, I really want to do this. After you see my video, like, you're going to want to do it. Like, if you watch it again, you're going to want to do it. It's very, very, very hard at the beginning, but once you get into it, you'll be done before you know it. You got to be focused. And it's self-paced. So it's not like, oh, teachers, like, you need to turn this in by 10 o'clock. No. That's how college is, and I don't really like that. So I feel like you guys will enjoy it. If you are interested, please let me know. If you are local and you have my stuff, you can inbox me. But if you're not local, we can set up something and, you know, see how that goes. I thank you guys for watching my video. I hope it motivated you to get up and do something different. That's my whole key. Like, always be different. And I tried so hard not to be different when I was younger, but it just didn't work out that way. Always be different. Always try something different. And everybody's gonna look at you crazy at first, but when they see where you go, they're gonna, you know, be like, what did she do? That same crazy thing that you looked at and said, ew, like, what are you doing? That's what I did. But connect with me for real, and I can help you with some stuff. Also, I have a clothing business, because I know a lot of people out here that's what they know. I do got a clothing business. It's going. I'm going to start really, like, broadcasting it really this year. Okay, I'm going to start doing more stuff with it this year. With school, it was just so much, and trying to balance out my life and do this clothing business too is a lot. When you have so many opportunities and stuff, and you actually taking the opportunities, you're going to have, like, it's going to feel like this, like this. That's how I felt. So that's why I don't really have a web page and all that stuff right now. But it will be coming 2020, you feel me? Everything will be in line 2020, I believe it. I do have t-shirts out. I do have hoodies out right now. I'm going to be doing so much other stuff. You're not supposed to say what you want to do. You're just going to see it. But my information will be down in the description. I thank you guys for watching my video. This is my very, very, very first video, so it's kind of new to me. Tell me what you like. Tell me what you didn't like. I'm gonna edit a little bit or whatever, but it's not gonna be a lot, because I want y'all to really know the real me, and I want y'all to really understand me. Like, I'm really real. I'm a real person, you feel me? So I'm gonna tell you how it is for real, for real. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Or I might turn the comments off, because I don't really like a lot of comments. But let me know, like, DM me or something, and let me know. Because I will make another video about it, or talk about it, or I will just answer you. Depending on if a lot of people ask it or whatever. So just let me know. I thank you guys very, very, very much for watching my video. Everybody been telling me, you know, like, girl, do this. And my hyper tail, like, I'm really hyper. That's why I'm talking so loud. But I'm really hyper right now. I don't know what's been getting into me. But any other videos that you want to see, let me know in the DM. And I'll get back to you. Thank you guys for watching.